quick introduction is just the 3S. It just means that to set the stage for stopping whatever thing, whether it's physical, mental, mostly mental things that can be done on a daily basis, that we just stop, pause, and in that moment, that momentary awareness that we develop by pausing, by stopping, notice the stillness that's already there. And just microsecond, nanosecond of that stillness and that gap, and allow us to actually get the interoceptive awareness, part of the emotional intelligence, just the interoceptive awareness, being aware, the momentary mindful presence of what is going on. And with that, we go into the settling down in the moment, sinking in and settling down. It's like, getting into that. The body soften, relax, and there's a sense of release, dropping the weight down to the earth, which is grounding, and releasing all the feelings, all the mental and emotional static, the things that's clinging on, like the static on our clothing, whatever, allowing them to actually release, relax, let go, with like a mental sigh. That feeling, like the whole body, the whole mind relaxes. And at the end of that thing, it opens up the space, the inner space. And with that, we develop the third S, which is smile. Just like a gentle smile of the Buddha, just very gentle, faint smile to fill that open space with wholesome qualities, whatever that wholesome qualities that shows up at that moment. It could be a sense of, to me, overwhelmingly a sense of peace and ease, and then develop into equanimity and tranquility. That kind of quality that develops into it. So at the end of the sigh, I sigh into a smile, and it just automatically blend into one another. At the end of that sigh, the release, the relaxation, the letting go, and end up with open space and developing the clarity of the moment when the new wholesome qualities just like blossoming like a lotus flower going open. And that, whatever the quality, could be gratitude, could be love. For me, overwhelmingly, it's usually peace and ease. And then the normal breath resumes. That normal breath resumes is a continuation. If you notice that, if you just pay attention, bring that mindful presence into that moment at the end of that smile out breath, it is like continued expansion of that awareness, and continued deepening, the deepening, deeper and deeper, the settling down even more of that wholesome quality, whatever that thing that shows up. Again, to me, it's more like a peace and ease and equanimity, tranquility kind of feeling that continues to deepen and deepen and deepen, and continue to ripple outward, continue to ripple out and out and out, that kind of feeling. So that is the fourth S that I call soaking in, simmering, marinating, savoring. You know? So with that alone as an introduction, we all kind of start feeling that. So let's make sure that our body is straight, relatively straight. The stretching of the body, like a bodysuit, like a wetsuit that is being inflated from the inside out, the stretching allows the energy to actually move. From an energetic standpoint, the fascia, when it's activated, the body is expanded, extended, inflated, but the muscles are all relaxed. Well, the tailbone sinks into the cushion to the earth, and the crown of the head is being pulled up as though suspended from above. That kind of stretch feeling in the entire body, yet relaxed muscle, allow the fascia to be fully activated, the energy flows, and the mind alert. And with that, we can take a little bit deeper breath as usual. At the end of the in-breath, just have that momentary pause or stop. Notice the stillness that's already there in that gap. And then take a nice out breath. Like a sigh. Release, let go, relax, ground. And at the end of that out breath, just let that gentle smile come. And fill that space inside with that clarity of whatever quality that shows up. Ease, could be peace, could be a sense of gratitude or equanimity or stillness or silence. Or compassion, anything. And allow that space to continue to expand. And along with that, the expansiveness of those qualities, the expanding of the space, and the deepening of these qualities. And allow these qualities to continue to sink and settle deeper and deeper. And allow these qualities to wash over your entire field of awareness, bringing them up front to the foreground of your awareness. The expansiveness of the space, and the qualities, the peace, and soak and savor. Putting the awareness to the body oftentimes helps. Noticing the body continues to relax even deeper and deeper. There is no end to the relaxation of the body. It's a continuum. And with that, the quieting of the mind into deeper and deeper tranquility. Let's repeat it. Take a little bit deeper breath than usual. And at the end of the in-breath, just pause. Notice the stillness. And then take the nice out-breath with a nice sigh. Gentle breath. Releasing everything, ending with a gentle smile. Notice the opening of the space within, the expansiveness, and fill that space with the wholesome quality that shows up, such as peace. Notice the relaxation continues to expand, and the mental space continues to expand. And this wholesome quality, peace, continue to deepen, to settle, and ripple out more and more expansive, deeper and deeper, into more and more profound tranquility. Equanimity. The body more and more relaxed, with continued expansion of this fascia. Body remains upright and relaxed, and the mind deeper and deeper, settling more and more into that peaceful, tranquil, equanimous state of being. Continue soaking in, savoring, and resting. Resting. While the field continues to expand. Radiating in and out to infinity. Let's take another intentional breath in, breathing in, and pause at the end of the in-breath. Stop. Notice a stillness that's there in the gap. And then breathe out with a normal, gentle sigh, releasing all the tension and static in our emotion and our mind, whatever left over. Release, let go, ground. At the end of the out breath, into a smile, gentle smile, allowing that smile to fill that space within with whatever quality that shows up in this moment. It could be the same quality before or a different one. Ease, peace, love, equanimity, tranquility, silence, stillness. Whatever that shows up, wholesome quality. Allow it to fill in the space while the body continues to relax, release, let go, creating more space. The mind space, the awareness also expands, rippling out, deepening the quality that shows up in this moment. That sense of peace, tranquility, or equanimity deeper and deeper, settling more and more. The mindful presence of awareness, opening, radiating, the body relaxing. The wholesome quality deepening. Soaking in. Delighting in. Savoring. Resting. In deep tranquility. effortlessly tune in to the field of that quality. If that quality is tranquility, just tune into the field that is already present, the field of tranquility, like the field of gravity, like a magnetic field. This is the field of tranquility or equanimity, such that it becomes so effortless, like tuning into a radio station. Once tuned, everything is on autopilot. Just continue to expand and deeper and expand and deeper. The field is without limit, without boundaries, beyond time and space. Just resting, tuned to the field of the quality. Whenever there is wandering thought or other distractions arising, when the awareness catches on, just stop the wandering activity, don't follow it. Notice that moment of stillness in that pause. And relax with a sigh, regrounding, re-releasing, re-relaxing into that field. If a different quality shows up, just follow. It's like this. If the same quality shows up in the field, it's like this. And then savor and rest in that field. expanding to infinity, formless beyond time and space. If the expansion appears to stop, or you hit a limit or a boundary, apparent boundary, perceived boundary, just see what's on the other side of the boundary. Cross beyond the boundary. A field has no boundary, but if you notice a boundary, just notice where. If the expansiveness and the deepening stops, just take a peek what could be on the other side of it. What qualities shows up on the other side of it, and allow that quality to wash over the entire field. As you settle in to this field of peaceful tranquility or equanimity or whatever quality that shows up in your experience, as you settle in, let's practice some insight. Notice what's arising within that field of awareness, that aware presence. Maybe a thought before it becomes a train of thought. Maybe a proto-thought. Within this tranquility, the mind is a lot sharper. Since the field has no boundary without time and space, whatever arises in the awareness arises within the field. Just notice the arising and the passing away. Similarly, my voice shows up within this field. Notice the arising of my voice and the passing away of the voice. Each sound, each image, each thought each body sensation, each smell or taste. Notice the arising, notice the passing away, and then the gap of stillness back into the vast infinite field of tranquility, peace or equanimity, the open awareness. Keep noticing anything that arises and eventually passes away. Arising, dissolving, arising, dissolving. Even emotions, memories that may peek into this field of awareness. The arising. Don't indulge. Just notice, witness it dissolving. If the mind is distracted, stop into stillness, do the sigh, and then soak into that field again. Notice all phenomena are just that. Is just that. There's arising, there's dissolving, passing away. And notice also, where is it arising from? From where does the thought, the image, the sound arise? And to where does the sound, the image, the body sensation dissolve into? And what is the nature of the field itself? Is it separate from the awareness? within this field? Is there a boundary between past, present, and future? Since it's timeless, field without space and time, where does past, present, and future show up in the field? Is there a boundary where the past ends and the present starts? Where the present ends and the future starts? Or these are just fabricated concepts? Because in this field, all there is just this moment. This one continuous, timeless moment in this field of awareness. While we contemplate the nature of reality, continue to soak in, savor, rest into the ever-expanding infinity of this field. Relaxing, deepening, resting. And let's look at what we call life. What is life in this field? Life is the flow of the awareness, without beginning, without end. Life is not the opposite of death. The opposite death is birth. There's birth that's arising, there's death that's passing. And life simply is, without beginning, without end. Life is the field itself. And how does my life relate to life itself? My life, your life, somebody else's life. How does that relate to just life? Is there a boundary between my life and your life and somebody else's life and life itself? Is there a boundary, or it's also just a fabricated concept? And this field that we're experiencing in this moment, is this my field, my awareness, or is it a shared field and awareness that anyone can tune into? Is it my radio station, your radio station, or it's just a radio station that everybody shares? That everybody tunes into the same field of quality or awareness, a shared sacred space beyond time and space, without boundaries, exists in infinity. As we end this meditation, allow your awareness to take up more of an outside orientation. You can wiggle your hands, your fingers, and your feet, your toes, moving your body gently. And when you're ready, open your eyes.